So I don't know if we will finish the game tonight. There's a possibility. Let's see if we got in a level as well. I can't remember how long this chapter is. All I remember from this chapter, apart from the Kingslayer armor, is there's a fight. I think in the sewers. There's a boss in the sewers, and I was struggling on him like crazy. And I played this the first time. I'm a bit worried about that fight. 3 talents, that's a lot. Let's see. Okay, so we are going with oil duration. No, actually, we're going for, yeah, oil and effects of all oil. Perfect. Beautiful. None of these. We could go with that one as well for the extra vigor, but I don't know if it's necessary. The thing I don't like with this game is like we don't get enough points or levels. I mean, we haven't gotten anywhere really in the character specializations. So that's a bit a shame, because there are some really nice stuff here. And even if I would invest everything without spending double points, then maybe I would go them further. That gives an extra vigor as well. That's a mutagen. Let's see. I will want something good. Let's see. Adrenaline generation on hitting foe. All right then. We can't mutate anything here. But I think that would be pretty good. I wonder if we can see the difference. We should be able to. Let's see, do we have a Focus Blood? 21. I can't remember what it was earlier. 50% bleeding. There's 10% more damage. Okay. Alright. Alright. Bad. I guess. Let's go. Yeah, we do need some herbs. We're out of something. I can't remember what it was. Don't have enough orans for the entire set, but I think we should be fine. There should be some dice players, arm wrestling, contracts. Should be fine. So there's a wagon down there. Can we loot that, perhaps? Yes, we can. All right. Gonna head down there.
Knights of the Order.
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
I'll explain that your presence in Loc Muinne is necessary.
What now? What can we expect to see in the city?
Separate camps, buffer zones, and frequent patrols. Well, that's how it should be organized if those mages from the Conclave have any sense.
Ah, another area of your expertise.
The Peace of Cintra was signed on April the 2nd, and all around was quiet, calm, and orderly. If you don't count Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army. And the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate, just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel over the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well, we'll see if there is indeed a way where there's a will. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
Yeah, fine. Everything is fine. Okay, this way. We're on our own.
My medallion.
Oh no. That was not very nice, was it? Damn. Right, let's see, we can sell this now, we don't need it, but it doesn't have any weight on it, or it just doesn't even, it's not worth anything. Let's see, yeah, we're gonna need to prepare ourselves for that fight. Thunderbolt, no. Swallow we can take. I don't know if they will give us that problem. Let's go with this. And we don't have the oil for insects. Well, that's a bit poorly of us. Should have bought that in the second episode. Second chapter, I mean. And then we'll have to go with our last Volka's Blood. Do it.
Medallion's vibrating.
just want to have a trophy that does have a lot of vitality. Because I'm feeling very squishy from time to time. Let it be tanky. We do have nice damage if we just buff up properly. We still have a Thunderbolt. 30 orange, that would be good. Like this, don't really need this anymore, but... yeah. Oh, nice. Take that. Then there was a cave nearby. To the left over here. Hello. Is that Andregas? Maybe we shouldn't be in here. What if there's a contract in here? No silver ore? No. Still need a few silver ore. Yeah, let's head back. We will come back here if there is no contract in here. Or we will come back if there's a contract in here. Just make sure we don't clear everything out. Nothing.
Halt! Who goes there?
Geralt of Rivia.
I'd slaughter you like a dog if it wasn't for Vernon Roach.
I'm not a Kingslayer.
I don't care if you killed Foltest. You stood against us, and the Order never forgets.
Well, I tried to settle things peacefully, you know, but Siegfried did not see eye to eye. Can't blame me for it, right?
Regards. Regards.
Greetings.
Regards.
Greetings.
Regards.
Renounce witchery and repent.
May the eternal fire light your way.
Greetings.
Regards.
Blessed be the eternal...
Wait till I... Regards. Regards.
Renounce witchery
Regards.
and repent.
Regards.
Greetings.
I shall pray for you.
Wait till I bless you. Wait till I bless Regards.
Greetings.
You rogue.
Regards.
I shall pray for you.
It's a lot of stuff.
I shall pray for you.
No silver ore, right?
Regards.
Renounce witchery and repent.
Insolence.
I shall pray for you.
Regards. Regards.
Figured. So we're carrying too much of this.
Immortal light. I remember you from Vizine.
that the Redanian? I can't remember what this is. Edwin? I don't know. Right, where do we need to go? We need to go out here. This Temeria? So there's a chest over here. But no notice board. Take that.
Where have we met?
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing. And then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you. Based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbold excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
Alright. Enough talking to him. We're gonna be looting everything. That's the chests.
So many
oh no, we
crowned heads in one place.
can't loot it.
Please.
No. Let's see.
You have it coming.
That's Kimbolt.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
That I do.
I asked out of concern for a friend. I came here with Vernon Roach.
I know.
We royal hounds like to stick together.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I'll grant you that. You can't even guess how similar we are, Baron.
You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied.
But he called us freak.
Respect. Love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for, a higher calling. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed, an asylum for those stripped of heart and soul.
A higher calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed Lavalette Castle. Highborn men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame, fortune, and pure enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a Witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher. Get to the point and leave.
Yeah, we're not gonna get anything special out of him. Let's just loot and go on. So, what we are looking for is a specific oh, great. What we are looking for is a specific resource called dragon scales. And I remember that they are kind of hard to come by.
Stop looking at me!
Maybe we can buy it. But don't mistake me, you can get it from that guy in the sewers, but I'm not. I'll take orange.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Invisible ink. Pickaxe.
Covenants, a string of light, quench, shit, rinse.
Uh-oh.
Let's check behind here. Taking that. That. Definitely these.
Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer? Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer?
John Natalis.
Undeniably an interesting personage.
See, we've already been here.
It's you!
Morning, men.
Morning, Commander.
Company fall in. Tension! Know what attention means?
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out.
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Well, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I do that wrong? I did. It's a 6. It's not a 4. Oh, great.
Aye, sir.
Oh no. Okay, not too bad, I suppose.
Where are you from?
On Earth? Nasty.
From Burka, Commander.
Like there's blood on the table. Oh yes. No, wait, no, what? Yeah, what kind?
You've got sawdust for brains, you.
Aye, sir.
And this is hard. It's just One pair.
We all serve the...
I don't even know if she's a quest. Please give me... Just look at that. That's 4 of a kind. I also got 4 of a kind, but... This is insane. Okay, we got 3 of a kind. Shame. We yet lose. Full house.
We serve him faith.
Oh well, let's keep going. 4 of a kind. No. No, oh no. Passed, yeah.
If anyone gives me reason...
Good. There we go.
Aye, Commander.
And it wasn't worth anything.
And the Emperor will do well by you. You shan't regret it. Understood, ladies?
Long live the Emperor! Ready for your chat with Radovid.
I need to look round Loch Muin some more.
All right, but don't take too long. Our matters can't wait forever.
Formation! Forward march!
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
Interesting. Don't have any silver ore. Do not.
I'd like to play dice poker.
I venture to say you don't stand a chance against me. But I won't play you anyway until you beat those mages.
Oh, how nice.
Civic.
What do you want?
You're not in the Kedweni camp?
Those Redanian pigs tricked us, as usual. They took the best buildings, leaving us the rat-infested ruins. It's better out here in the square. A right good show. Messengers running back and forth, delegates grinning at each other while thinking of slitting each other's throats, and lots of gold changing hands. A lot of armed men around. The kingdoms are trying to look menacing. People like me'll soon have work to do.
Nice to meet an optimist. Really raises the spirit. The mages are making a country fair out of this summit.
They're parasites who'll stop at nothing to get into the king's treasuries. Deathmold's one of them. He'll be on their side, and Kedwen's vote should count for a lot. Though Henselt would have quickly shown them reason. He was a great ruler. The world will go to pot if only fools and brats are left to rule it.
They're also going to discuss what to do given the assassinations.
Aye, a new world order. You know the drill. I see all those cowardly, petty knights and bloody mages and wonder where the human race is going.
Forward. Blindly down a steep slope. But for now, the clip of air is more fun than it is terrifying.
So they know that the king is dead. See the gargoyle contract. Is that the only contract we got?
Gotta pay for looking too.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears no more. It's not too late to repent.
Oh, hey!
Flog your lecherous bodies, but not one.
The White Wolf? I can't believe it.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanedd. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about Elven ruins.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Okay, let's see.
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks. I came upon this strange manuscript. Think you can help me with it?
Why, yes. I don't believe I'm mistaken. Do you realize what you hold in your hands?
A mage told me it's the key to an ancient ritual that summons evil specters who otherwise wander the earth doing no good. Specters apparently willing to make deals.
Well, the mage was full of bilge, so to speak. You see, the Vrans knew well how to secure their treasures. It is said that in some places they left sentries. Now, these sentries come to life when someone draws near who possesses a scroll inscribed with words of power, like this one is. Provide the correct password, and the doors to a hidden vault open before you.
So how do I use the manuscript?
Nothing comes free, my friend.
Let's try it.